ago, well, not a few, a couple of tens of years ago, they put us at home to knit and cook, and now they let us get an education and they let us get jobs, but they always find ways to make us feel inadequate. But the most important thing for a woman, no matter the era we live in, is her ability to give birth to a child. That remains a central goal for a woman. We find every day we get stripped of our self-confidence due to our inability to do one thing or the other. But nothing makes a woman feel empty and just hits rock bottom the way her inability to give birth does. Surrogacy is never the easy choice. Most of the time, it's the last resort. No woman wants to feel like the one of the most vital things that her body was created for is a thing she can't do. But it helps. Surrogacy helps. Once a woman swallows her pride, which mostly is just her being overpowered by her need to fill the void that needs a child to fill, and that her maternal side needs. So I don't know how you can deny such a woman a last chance, and any woman, in fact, a chance. No, I'm sorry, I have 3 minutes.
So will you define optimum?
Yes.
Okay, no point.
I would also like to address the fact that we're in a world run by money. Even the thing that's worth a penny is chased by some opportunists. Does that mean we quit on everything that improves our quality of life? You should know that the general rules of organ donation state that there should be no coercion, no threatening, and no form of payment. But still, the organ underground market is thriving. So why are we focusing on the surrogacy one? I mean, really, how is it any different that women are being paid for their pregnancies? People are getting paid for their organs, and it's basically the same thing. You are not giving away a uterus. In fact, you get to keep your uterus, you get to give someone a child, and everyone is happy. And in fact, surrogacy, they said that it's for 15,000 once, and then they said it's for 40,000. But in fact, a kidney in China fetches around $40,000, and a healthy kidney from Israel goes for $160,000. So why are we not illegalizing organ donations if they are causing such a raging market? And I know you might say that someone might die without an organ, but in fact, it's the same thing for a woman who doesn't have a child. Infertility is proven to lead to some hormonal imbalances that are linked with depression, and 13% of women who go through a failed attempt of IVF get suicidal ideation after the.
You have 1 minute left.
After the procedure. And like with a body with a dysfunctional organ, I'm sorry, just a second. And if you don't find that convincing enough, then compare it to men who donate their sperm in exchange for money. Are we exploiting the males of the world? I don't hear anyone talking about that. Now that we're dabbling in the issue of money, and in response to the prostitution claims that everyone is talking about. First of all, a prostitute gives up her body for a few hours or a few minutes of pleasure. But a surrogate mother gives someone the chance to have a lifetime of joy. Finally, in closing, I would like to say that surrogacy is the least of feminist problems. Women face far more destructive societal issues like rape, domestic abuse, inequality in the workplace, harassment, none of which does people's views on surrogacy affect. Thank you.
Are you willing to accept any points of information?
I make it comment. Just go there. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
How will a surrogate mother fulfill her need for giving birth or conception? She can simply conceive when she's married. What's that so urging need to conceive for someone else?
It's an act of altruism. Actually, we keep on talking on the commercial side of it, but lots of mothers lots of women decide to be surrogate mothers for their friends, and it's just because, and most of the time it's a family member, like it's a sister or a sister-in-law. So it's just you helping out your family member the way you would do with any hardship they should go through at any point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. She said she'll only take one.
Okay, so that's it for
Thank you, Habiba.
That's it. Okay, the debaters, please stand up and face the audience. Okay, so on the right are the proposition team. On the left are the opposition team. Let's hear it for them.